After a pretty enjoyable ending, our credits begin to roll as we have completed Ys Book 1 and 2. The Ys series in general is probably one of my favorite series in gaming. It's not extremely popular in North America, and that's probably one of the reasons why we really haven't seen a whole lot of the releases. The fans that are dedicated to the series, much more than even I am, have done a great job in translating all the games to make them available for North American audiences to at least try and enjoy. While Ys Eternal is probably my favorite version of this game, this is a very solid version and I can highly recommend it, especially since it is available on the Wii Virtual Console. Now, I became a fan of the Ys series through Wanderers of Ys for the Super Nintendo, which is actually the third Ys game. Now, that game actually differed greatly from the other Ys games in that it was actually a side-scroller, similar to how Legend of Zelda 1 was a top-down view, and Legend of Zelda 2 was a side-scrolling view. Also similar to the Zelda series, a lot of hardcore fans of the Ys series didn't really like the Switch. I really enjoyed that gameplay, but that was really because it was the first time I was exposed to the series. Years later, they would actually remake Ys 3 and make it more of a traditional game in the style of Ys 1, 2, and everyone past 3. Ys 3 also saw a release on the Turbografix CD, as well as the Sega Genesis, along of course with the Super Nintendo version that I mentioned. Even though the Turbografix CD version is considered the more superior version mainly due to its sound quality, my favorite is the Super Nintendo because it is the one that made me fall in love with the series. Falcom, the creators of the Ys series, were also the creators of the Dragon Slayer series, another series of gaming that really never saw releases in North America other than a select few. The game Falcoms is a part of that series, as well as Legacy of the Wizard, which happens to be another one of my favorite NES games, and that's actually the fourth game in the Dragon Slayer series. I've always been pretty grateful of Hudson Soft that they actually took the time and effort to release Ys Book 1 and 2 here in North America. Now we see our ending screen as we see Ancient Ys vanish to the end. And with that, that's going to wrap up this edition of Play It Through. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.